Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Open Mind English. Antes de começar o vídeo, só um disclaimer bem rapidinho. Esse vídeo é em inglês, mas não se preocupa, porque você pode ver as legendas tanto em inglês quanto em português. É só ativar eles aqui. What do you think of when you think of American food? Well, most people will think of something like this. Hamburgers, hot dogs, and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, people eat a lot of hamburgers and hot dogs in the United States. Some might consider it a staple of the American diet. A staple, by the way, is a food that is eaten very typically, very regularly in a certain place or region. But what other foods are typically American? Well, like Brazil, the United States is a huge country with a lot of diversity from region to region. The food of the United States reflects the fact that it is a melting pot. A melting pot is a term used to describe a place that has a lot of nationalities, cultures, and ethnicities in the same place. A place that has a lot of diversity. American food is strongly influenced by many groups of people from around the world, including Asians, African Americans, Indigenous American Indians, Latin Americans, Europeans, etc., etc. So in this video, I will provide 3 different examples of American foods, and keep in mind that there are many examples, so many that I cannot cover all of the different types in this video. So our first example of a typical American food is Cajun food. If you have ever been to New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States, maybe you might have tried some Cajun food before. And Cajun food was a food that was originally developed by the Acadian people, a French-speaking people that were exiled down to Louisiana back in the 18th century. Cajun food is heavily influenced by West African, French, and Spanish cuisine. By the way, the word cuisine, it means a style or method of cooking. Some examples of Cajun dishes include jambalaya. Jambalaya is a dish which consists of meat, usually shrimp or crawfish, mixed with vegetables and rice. It's really good and it's one of my personal favorites. Another example of Cajun cuisine includes blackened fish. The fish in this dish, it becomes very dark because it's covered with a variety of different spices, which include paprika, cumin, and cayenne pepper. Our second example of American cuisine is Native American cuisine, right? The food that was originally developed by the original Americans. So it's the original American food. And despite this, many Americans are not very familiar with Native American food. According to National Geographic, there are approximately 600,000 restaurants in the United States. And out of these, only a handful are Native American restaurants. A handful, by the way, is a word which is used to describe a very small amount, very few Native American restaurants. Native American food is very diverse. There are over 570 recognized tribes in the United States, each one with its own traditions, its own culinary traditions. The YouTube channel AJ Plus, they have a video which goes into detail about Native American food. It's very interesting, and I really do recommend it. I'm going to put the link in the description box below here. So if you're interested in this type of subject, go ahead and check it out. Some examples of Native American dishes include Three Sisters soup, Navajo fry bread, and buffalo stew. Now, our third example of American cuisine, this is actually an example of a fusion cuisine. And a fusion cuisine is a type of cooking which includes elements or aspects from 2 different cultures. And the fusion cuisine that I'm talking about, it's TexMex. TexMex is a fusion between American and Mexican cuisines. It's really, really good, and I am a very huge fan of it. Tex-Mex food was originally developed by the Tejano culture, the Tejano people, who were Texans of Mexican descent. And over time, Tex-Mex food started to become distinct from Mexican food. The main difference between Mexican food and Tex-Mex food are in the ingredients that are used. One of the definite marks of Tex-Mex food is yellow cheese. In Mexico, only white cheese is used. So if you see some cheddar on your dish, then you know that what you're eating is a Tex-Mex dish. Another difference between Mexican and Tex-Mex food is with the spices that are used. Cumin is very commonly used in Tex-Mex food. However, in Mexican food, it isn't as common as it is in Tex-Mex food. Some examples of Tex-Mex dishes include chili con carne, e eu não estou falando português, tá? Realmente o nome é chili con carne, fajitas, and puffy tacos. So there you have it. 3 examples of American food beyond hamburgers and hot dogs. Obviously, there's much, much more, but I can't possibly cover everything in this video. Some other examples of other American cuisines include soul food, Floridian cooking, and Hawaiian food. And if there are any specific foods which I did not mention in this video, please feel free to comment down here below. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time.